Hello, this is Beastly Eel with another Eel Talk. And on this episode, we're going to be talking about the results of the most recent death battle, which was Steven Universe versus Star Butterfly. For those of you who don't remember, I chose Star Butterfly because I thought of her versatility was going to be the biggest factor in this to get her to win. So let's talk about what I learned about the two of them. So what I learned was Steven Universe is much more powerful than I realized. He has. I had all his basic forms correct, in the sense of like I had his pink state. But I didn't realize how powerful his pink state could be. I think that's what threw me off a little bit. He is also originally a pink diamond, um, which makes him equivalent to a diamond, which diamonds are the strongest in his universe. He can take a lot of damage, a lot more than I realized. His shields are incredible. When he uses his pink state, though, he is able to magnify this by a lot. It makes his shields almost impenetrable, um, and can take a heck of a lot more damage without any issue whatsoever. Um, he's physically strong, but it's mostly his defense that has, and I kind of knew that from what I learned about him. So he's still more defense. With Star Butterfly, we learned a lot about how powerful she is. I mean, she's durable and everything else, and we knew that. She's got hand-to-hand combat. We knew all of that, but to the extent of how powerful she can be, she's considered to be equivalent to like all the others that have, kind of gone before her. And apparently, one of her ancestors had the ability to eliminate an entire universe. Um, and she should be capable of using that type of spell. She also has like these multitude of abilities, water, shooting water, fire. She has like these laser blasts, but apparently in the show she uses them to like mess with cats and stuff. She has kind of like a butterfly form, which really doesn't look like a butterfly. It looks more like a spider with wings because she has like extra arms. Um, and she doesn't need her wand to use her magic, which we knew, but apparently it does not weaken her at all, to use magic without her wand, um, which is interesting. I would have thought that it would weaken her at least a little bit. She could still use magic, but it would be just slightly weaker. Apparently that's not the case. She doesn't actually need it. It's more to help her in the beginning, and then as she masters it, she doesn't really need the wand anymore, which is very interesting that I found out anyway. Um, So now let's talk about the death battle. So after that, they actually fight. Um, as expected, Star Butterfly was very interested to kind of see what he can do. So she was on the offensive right away. Um, he obviously didn't really want to fight at all, which is very much like his character. And he went on the defensive, trying to stop her from fighting. So he blocks all her attacks without too much of an issue. She barely can get in for a real attack. He's blocking everything with his shield. He's also able to use like he makes like shields on his fists like bubbles and like enhances his fighting that way, which kind of threw me off. I didn't realize he could do that. So his defense turns into an offense. And he also was throwing his shield around too, which again, it makes sense. It was just not something I thought of as being an offensive weapon. But anyway, so that's happening. She's being smacked around. He's basically beating her up. Um, he knocks her into the ground, and she transforms into her butterfly form. And now she begins to fight him again, and he gets distressed and worried and angry, and he goes into his pink state, Which also something I didn't realize was I thought he just turns pink. I didn't realize he kind of gets like muscular and larger too, um, which was something I didn't realize. So anyway, he starts fighting her back. The two of them, it looks like Steven's got the advantage because he's beating her up in her butterfly form. She's still blasting him, but it doesn't seem to be doing as much. And what happens is Steven puts her into this huge hexagon um, dome, part of his defense, and he starts closing it in. So Star Butterfly went to go use her wand. Steven uses like a bubble shield, and it disappears. So she focuses on her power, and she uses the lasers that tore through his defense like it was butter and attacked him and obliterated him and destroyed him. So Star Butterfly won that fight. Um, so that means Beastly Eel has had 5 for genius and 2 for being an idiot, which is good for me. Yay! Um, the next death battle is going to be between Link and Cloud again. I'm guessing they're going to be going more into details with the new games to kind of show where their abilities are now and to see if could they, could the one who won last time win again, or would the other one actually be able to come up on top. So next Monday I'll do a prediction video then. But for right now, Star Butterfly is the winner of this death battle. Beastly Eel is now 5 for being a genius and 2 for being an idiot. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Other than that, this is Beastly Eel signing out. Have a good night.